What up, YouTube? G4 Leader here once again, and I'm gonna start y'all off with a question. How many of y'all out there love Dragon Ball Z? I know I do. You know, it's one of the greatest animes out there. I grew up with it. I found out about anime because of Dragon Ball Z. It was one of the first animes I ever watched. You know, it was amazing, and still pretty good today. If you want to watch certain parts, go on YouTube and watch certain parts. It's still good for that too. But how much is enough with Dragon Ball Z though? When do you draw the line on the Dragon Ball Z games? Like, I love it, but sometimes you gotta say enough. Like, what I'm referring to when I'm saying this is the new Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast game that's coming out. And I have to say, it looks like every other Dragon Ball Z game. It don't look like nothing special. The graphics still the same. Everything's just the same on it. So why are they releasing this game in the first place? First off, how many Dragon Ball Z games have they had? They had Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22, Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 and 3, Dragon Ball Z Sagas, Dragon Ball Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 2, Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3, Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit, Dragon Ball Z Infinite World, and now Dragon Ball Z Rage and Blast. See, you know how ridiculous it is? I gotta write that shit down because I can't even remember all the games they came out. That's how many games they had. Well, over here anyway. That's too many games. They rehashing the same shit over and over and over just in a new game. And they making money off the same shit over and over. I can understand Dragon Ball Z was one of the greatest franchises ever, but sometimes you gotta draw a line on how much shit you re-release. Like, it's the same storyline over and over again. The graphics the same. Like, sometimes you getting tired of Dragon Ball Z. You can't release that many Dragon Ball Z games and don't expect you keep getting the same sales. Eventually the sales gonna start declining. Cause some of these games I can't even tell the difference between them. They seem like the same game, just different fucking title and shit. So I'm supposed to go out there and spend $50 to go buy this game when it got the exact same storyline as the other 5 Dragon Ball Z games I have. That's bullshit, I love Dragon Ball Z to death, but sometimes you gotta draw a limit. And I know a lot of y'all out there feel the same way. Cause you can't keep rehashing the same shit over and over again. We don't need another Dragon Ball Z game. What we need is new original ideas for games. We need new material. That's the kind of shit we need. We don't need another Dragon Ball Z game. Like, we need another Dragon Ball Z game like America need another fucking vampire movie. We don't need that shit. We don't really need that shit no more. Like, we good with the other 7 Dragon Ball Z games, Nothing's gonna change. The same storyline. A little bit, tiny bit better graphics. But I won't be buying this game. I ain't gonna waste no more money. I bought the series, already got most of the games, so this game probably ain't gonna be no different. It looks the same. I watched the trailer on this shit, so shit just gonna be a waste of money. If you want to see the same shit you've been seeing all the time, go buy the game. But I ain't gonna drop no $60 on a Dragon Ball Z game when I already got like 6. They come out with one every year, so that's all I wanted to say. I had to vent about that shit because when I seen the commercial on TV, I got pretty pissed about it. We don't need no more Dragon Ball Z games. We got enough. Just let it go. Come up with something new and original, and I'll be happy. That's all I'm saying. And if y'all agree with me, tell me why y'all agree with me. Is it the same reason I'm saying this shit? And if you want another Dragon Ball Z game, can you tell me why? Why would you want to play something you play millions of times? And pay $60 for it too? Just tell me why, because I'm confused about that shit. But G4 Leader here, and I'm out. Message me and subscribe to me.